Hey, my name is Drew Boa, founder of Husband Material. Today, we are talking about what it means to be husband material. Sometimes there have been misunderstandings with people asking, is husband material just for married guys? Or is it just for guys who want to be married or who want to be good enough to be married? No. Husband material is for any man who wants to become more sexually, emotionally, and spiritually mature. I believe any man can be husband material. And in this episode, I want to give you my best recipe for what it takes to become husband material. Ultimately, I think it comes down to three things: self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-leadership. I know that there's the word self in all three of those things, and it might sound selfish and it might sound self-centered. So let me explain. The first part is self-awareness. If you want to grow, if you want to heal, if you want to change, remember that you can only change something if you are aware of it. And that's why on many of these episodes of Husband Material, you will see episodes helping you become more self-aware, to understand how your early life experiences have shaped you, have formed and deformed your sexuality. Self-awareness is critical. Now, it's not the only thing that's necessary, but it's a great start. Here's why self-awareness is not enough. Because revealing is not the same as healing. A lot of times guys come to me saying, Drew, I understand my brokenness. Your podcast has helped me understand my issues. I now see the childhood trauma that set me up for these unwanted sexual attractions and behaviors, but I'm still stuck in them. And the reason for that is because revealing is not the same as healing. Self-awareness is great. It's a great start. You can't change something if you're not aware of it. And it's also just setting the stage for what really needs to happen. Because as we've said on a few recent podcasts with Dr. Peter Malinowski and Andrew Bauman, healing is embodied. Healing is experiential. Healing happens in relationships. So if you want to become husband material, if you want to heal your wounds, if you want to outgrow porn, then you need to go deeper than just self-awareness and develop self-compassion. And by self-compassion, what I mean is an attitude of kindness, tenderness, and love toward yourself. Now, while it is true that porn is a pacifier that helps us to get through pain, it's also the case that porn is a punishment. And what we really need in order to stop punishing ourselves is self-compassion. Giving yourself the pacifier of porn is actually not kindness. Imagine yourself with a young child who's crying, and you shove a pacifier in that kid's mouth with no curiosity or compassion for what that kid actually needs. Maybe the kid is tired and needs to sleep. Maybe the kid is lonely and needs a friend. Maybe the kid has a poopy diaper. Maybe the kid is really hungry and needs some food and nourishment and nurture. And you're shoving a pacifier in their mouth, basically saying, no, I don't care. Take this. It's the cheapest, easiest, quickest way to shut you up. That is not kindness. What we need is to come to the little boy within us with curiosity and self-compassion and say, what do you really need right now? What do you need that you didn't get when you were a boy, that you have sexualized? Now that is healing. And I know there are some guys out there who are saying, really? You're really saying that I just need to love myself? Well, think about it this way. God loves you. Satan hates you. Who will you join? Whose side will you take? Are you going to join with the love of God for yourself? Or are you going to join with the contempt of the evil one? Self-compassion doesn't lead to stagnation. It leads to strength. It gives you the courage to actually face your flaws. It gives you the openness to receive love from God. It gives you the bravery to take redemptive risks and the strength to do difficult things. And self-compassion is also not the same thing as self-esteem. Self-esteem means, I think I'm great. Aren't I a wonderful person? It's also not the same as being nice to yourself and lowering your standards and just taking the easy way out. Self-compassion means suffering your own pain, choosing to be present to all that is within you, and believing that you are worthy of love and care. And when you are rooted in love, acceptance, affirmation, grace, mercy, tenderness, and kindness, self-leadership becomes possible. Self-awareness is being aware of yourself. Self-compassion is being kind toward yourself. And self-leadership means you are in charge. Your emotions are not in charge. Your negative thoughts are not in charge. Your sexual attractions and fantasies are not in charge. You are in charge. Like the leader of a family or a group of friends, you are able to connect with the different parts of you and protect the different parts of you, because pornography is a predator. It's not just a pacifier. It's not just a punishment. It is a predator that is out to steal, kill, and destroy you and those you love. So, self-leadership means being able to make choices on purpose to both connect and give myself what I need and give others what they need, and protect from the predator of porn. Self-leadership becomes possible when you can do this good work of revealing and healing. And if you are actively in this process of changing your brain, healing your heart, saving your relationships as a result, then as far as I can tell, man, you are husband material. You're not fully formed yet. None of us are. But if you're in the process of becoming sexually, emotionally, and spiritually mature, growing in self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-leadership, then you are a husband material man. Last week, I asked some friends and leaders at Husband Material to share who they are becoming. I hope this is inspiring to you and gives you a little taste of what it really means to be husband material.
Hey, my name is Nathaniel, and I am becoming more aware. I think since joining Husband Material, I've slowly and gradually done the work to examine the strains of why I've acted out in certain ways. And I think there's always a reason. And I think the more aware that we become, the better we can address the root issues and the root causes. And I feel like that's the path that I'm on, and super grateful for this journey.
I'm Jay, and I'm becoming more compassionate in my relationships towards a future wife, my friends and family, my surrounding community, and compassionate to myself, my insecurities, my fantasies, my desires, so that I can lovingly and confidently step out of the darkness of sexual brokenness and into the light of sexual freedom.
I am Steven, and I am becoming increasingly confident to be my true, authentic self, which is allowing me to experience connection instead of the isolation that drove me to unwanted sexual behavior.
My name is Andrew, and I am becoming a courageous man who rests in Jesus, and from that place is becoming a kind, safe place for my family, my friends, and those around me to explore their stories with curiosity and compassion.
I am Marcus, and I am becoming the hero of my own story and stepping into the role that I was designed to be as the husband of my family.
My name is Stephen, and I'm becoming more true to who I am. I see the masks that I wear, and I'm starting to take them off. I recognize that there's parts of me that I have rejected, and when I've rejected these, that's fueled my porn addiction. But now, as I'm becoming more congruent and true and understanding who I am, I can push back against all the lies and the darkness that's entered my life.
Hi, I'm Doug Carpenter, and I'm becoming a stronger leader for men, especially in the area of psychodrama. And I am overcoming fear and shame and anxiety and stepping into the power that I own and possess in an authentic way.
My name is John Kilmer, Husband Material Life Coach, and I am becoming creative. when I realize that my relationships from my past are actually affecting my current relationship, it makes all the difference. No longer do I have to transfer those issues of difficulty and trauma from my past onto my current relationship. So I don't have to attack or shut down. And it opens it up for me to become creative, a creative problem solver with curiosity, compassion, both for myself and that other person. I love being creative.
Hey, my name is Matthew, and I am becoming a brother who experiences true brotherhood and freedom. Knowing that I'm accepted and loved by Jesus Christ and brothers, witnessing the Lord bring understanding and healing from past sexual abuse through healthy, intimate brotherhood, being a better husband and father, thanks to the tools and community of Husband Material.
Hey guys, my name is Jordan Castile, and I am experiencing healing from the abuse of my past, those that bullied me and mocked me and hurt me. And I am stepping forward into a more powerful self. I have a stronger voice in my marriage and in ministry, and I'm experiencing God's love in powerful ways.
My name is Roshan Perry, and I am becoming the man that God always designed for me to be, which is not defined by my abuse, my insecurities, or my sexual past, but rather defined by who God says I am and all the love He has given me to live and love well as a husband, father, brother, and friend.
I'm Drew, and I am becoming emotionally and sexually mature. I am learning to be loved. Isn't that awesome? Guys, we are growing, we are healing, we are changing. And if you want to be a part of this movement, we have some amazing opportunities for you coming up. This summer, HMA, Husband Material Academy, is reopening. We have 449 men on the wait list. So if you want to get on the wait list and be a part of our signature program this summer, go to joinhma.com. And I also want to remind you that the 3rd annual retreat in Santa Barbara is coming up in September. That is embodied brotherhood at its finest. So many healing experiences come out of those retreats. Would love to see you at any of these opportunities. So go down to the links in the show notes and you can find it all there. My friend, no matter where you are on this journey of becoming husband material, always remember, you are God's beloved son. In you, He is well pleased.